teach all of our traders. It's called VWAP. It stands for Volume Weighted Average Price. I get asked a lot why I would look at this versus a traditional moving average. And the real reason is VWAP is similar to a moving average in that it follows price. However, it also includes volume. So normal moving average focuses solely on price over a specific time period. VWAP is a widely used trading benchmark, and it gives you the average price that a security is traded at for the intraday session. So that would be 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The really cool thing is VWAP restarts every day. So as long as you have your chart set to regular trading hours and not showing extended trading hours, you're just going to see today's action from market open till market close, and it's only going to be dependent on today. So this is a 5-day, 5-minute chart of S&P 500 futures, ESH23. And what you're seeing over here is really why I like VWAP. So versus a traditional moving average, what you're going to see here is large institutions oftentimes get their order fills off of the VWAP pricing. So that's why you see such large moves. So as we can see back on the 10th, we open up down here, run right into VWAP, bounce around a bit, see some price action. Again, keep on making moves above and below it. Markets exploring, trying to find liquidity and direction. Finally, we reclaim VWAP right here. And from there, it is just a rocket ship through the end of day. So if you would have gotten in on one of these candles, very, very little drawdown. And this was right around 39.15. Just before noon. If you had stayed in those through end of day, you would have been up at 39.43. So pretty solid move off that. And again, there wasn't a whole lot of other information that you could have seen there that would have given you that same indication. But again, the reason for that explosive movement is that you're now in the driver's seat with the institutions. So big money is coming in, they're getting filled off this price, and that's why you see those really big moves. That's why I like VWAP so much. So we can look at some other days here. Only downside to VWAP is once you get this big explosive move, unless you have a big drop at some point or a big move up, you typically lose it after the early part of day. So all of these examples from the last several days are going to be where we utilized VWAP as support and then made a really big move off of it. Again, you can use it as a secondary entry point if you've already bought in down here close to open. Later on in the day, oftentimes you will see it revisited, and that can be a great opportunity to, as long as it stays above it and you don't get a close below, use it as support and go long from there. So you can see in a lot of these examples, you'll pick up an easy 10, 15, even 25 points within just 1 to 2 15-minute candle closes had you gone in on a retest or a reclaim of VWAP. So we can look over here. This is today's action. Once we lost this, this was a pretty dramatic drop. So on a 15-minute candle, it doesn't look quite as impactful. I can tell you on a 5-minute candle, this is going to be a close just below this and then a massive drop off. So again, you can see how big of a deal this is. And yet again, the biggest plus to this versus a traditional moving average is just going to be the fact that you are right there with big money, larger players, hedge funds, private equity companies that are all making the market really truly move. Unfortunately, as much as some retail investors would like to, I'm sure, think that they're doing a great job moving the market, we're just along for the ride. So you have to figure out where the market's going, and the best way to do that oftentimes is by utilizing VWAP. Now, I like to combine it with a number of other indicators that I refer to as order flow, and it's actually a class that we're going to start rolling out within the next 2 weeks. So if you have any interest in that, we'd love to have you join our Discord. Also, we just rolled out a new trader training that is absolutely free to anybody. You don't have to join. Just click the link in our bio and feel free to take advantage of that. Love to see you over there. Hope everybody had a profitable day, and we'll check back in with you soon.